make a virtual tablet, we have to create a backdrop first. Now for drawing the tablet, we have to draw a rectangle like this. Now another rectangle in a different color. Like this. Now your tablet base is ready. Now I would like to name it because I don't want to get confused. I'll name it base. Now you can create anything you want, like apps, games, anything. So I would like to draw Google Assistant. For that we have to hover over choose a sprite and choose paint. We should choose white color and draw oval. Set the text color to black because it will not be visible. You can even change the handwriting. I would like to do curly. Type Google Assistant. Now Google Assistant is ready. Now we should code that when this sprite is clicked, it should ask, how can I help you? So for that we have to draw another backdrop. You can even select the whole thing and copy and paste in the backdrop too. So we have to draw another rectangle in white color like this. Now set color to black for the text and type hi. How can I help you? Now let's name this backdrop as Google Assistant. Now come to the coding. Select the sprite one, and when the sprite is clicked, switch backdrop to Google Assistant. And when green flag is clicked, switch backdrop to base. Now let's click the green flag, and when we click the Google Assistant, this text comes. Now it would be nice if it talks that how can I help you. So for that we have to go to the add extensions block in the lower left corner and click text to speech. Now set voice to alto and speak hi. How can I help you? Now if I click this sprite,
Hi, how can I help you?
it asks this question. So let's come to the base. Now we can create apps. So I would like to create WhatsApp. So for that we have to paint a new sprite. Choose green for WhatsApp and draw a square. Let's zoom. Now choose white. And draw a phone. Now WhatsApp is ready. Now come to the code, and when backdrop switches to Google Assistant, hide. Now you can duplicate this. When backdrop switches to base, show. Now we have to draw another backdrop in which when this WhatsApp sprite is clicked, it should go inside the WhatsApp app. So to draw another backdrop, base. You can also change the color of the base, like green. Now we can add the text and white color. WhatsApp. Now let's name this backdrop as WhatsApp. Now go to the sprite 1 and backdrop switches to WhatsApp, hide, and duplicate this. When backdrop switches to base, show. And same to the sprite 2. When backdrop switches to WhatsApp, hide. Now we should create the contacts in WhatsApp. You can create as many as you want, but I'm creating only 2. Let's hide these 2 sprites. So we have to draw another sprite, or you can even long press or right click in a sprite and choose duplicate. Now go to the sprite 3 and you can erase or select and delete. Now draw a white rectangle and you can type anyone, but I am typing mom. Change the color to black. Now we have to change these 2. When backdrop switches to WhatsApp, show, and base, hide. Duplicate this sprite too. Now select the sprite 4 and delete the text and type dad. Like this. The reason for doing this duplicate is it will be easy to code because the same code blocks will appear in the duplicated one. Create two more backdrops, which is mom and dad. So let's create two more backdrops. Paste. Green color. And the text will be in white. Mom. Now let's name this backdrop as mom. Now same another backdrop. Paste. Green color. And text as dad. And let's name this backdrop as dad. Now go to the sprites 3 and 4. When backdrop changes to mom, hide and save dad. Same to the dad sprite. Sprite 2, which is WhatsApp. When the sprite is clicked, switch backdrop to WhatsApp. Now if I click the sprite, the backdrop changes to WhatsApp. Now we need another sprite, which is when we click that sprite, the backdrop should be base. So go to sprite 2 and duplicate it. Remove every code. Now when this sprite is clicked, switch backdrop to base. Now let's paint this sprite. Select it, delete. Now create a square in any color. Let's make it little small. Now zoom it so that you can do it more properly. Now bring this point over here and this point over here. Now this sprite is ready. Now if I click the sprite, the backdrop changes to base. Now go to mom sprite, which is sprite 3. When the sprite is clicked, switch backdrop to mom, and when the sprite is clicked, switch backdrop to dad. Now if I click this sprite, it changes to mom, the backdrop changes to mom, and when I click this sprite, the backdrop changes to dad. Now you can add more things like to call. And remember that I'm not calling someone really. It's just a game. So go to the WhatsApp. Now we have to paint another backdrop. Paste. And you can add one more color like red. Maybe I will choose blue, dark blue. So click on the text option and fill me white. Type calling. Now name this backdrop as calling. Now go to the sprite 3, which is the mom. Duplicate. When backdrop switches to calling, hide. Same to the dad sprite. So we need to draw another sprite, which when we click it, it should change the backdrop calling. So you can duplicate any sprite. Now go to its costume and delete that. Now draw a new sprite. Draw a telephone. It could be of any color. Like this. Now when this sprite is clicked, switch backdrop to calling. And when backdrop switches to mom and dad, show. But when backdrop switches to WhatsApp, hide. Now we need another sprite, which is when the backdrop switches to calling, and when the sprite is clicked, the call should decline and the backdrop should switch to WhatsApp. So you can duplicate this sprite and go to its costumes, sprite upside down, and color the sprite red. So when the sprite is clicked, switch backdrop to WhatsApp, and when backdrop switches to calling, show. Backdrop switches to mom and dad, hide. And when backdrop switches to WhatsApp, hide. Now let's place this. let's place this thing over here. And you can even add sound effects by going to the sounds category, add a sound and search disconnect. Now go to the sounds option, and when this sprite is clicked, backdrop switches to WhatsApp and play disconnect sound. Now if I click this sprite, it plays disconnect sound and also switches backdrop to WhatsApp. So WhatsApp app is ready. Now time for the another app. I will create this app as YouTube. Now let's create another sprite. You can duplicate sprite 2 for this. Now go to that sprite and go to costumes, select and delete. Now create a rectangle in red color. Enlarge it and create. Now create a white square here in the middle. Go to this option, create a triangle like this. Now go to the code option. When this sprite is clicked, remove this code. And now we have to create another backdrop, which is YouTube. Paste. Create this backdrop as white. And text black color, YouTube. Now name this backdrop as YT. Now go to sprite 1. When backdrop switches to YT hide. Same to the sprite 2. Now if I go to sprite 8, which is this YouTube. When the sprite is clicked, switch backdrop to YT and hide. Now if I click this sprite, backdrop switches to YT. Now you can draw a sprite which looks like a video in YouTube. So you can duplicate the sprite, select the sprite 9 and go to its costumes and delete it. Instead, draw a square like this. Draw it a little big, like this. Now choose a sprite. You can choose any dancing sprite. I'm choosing ballerina because it's only 4 costumes. So, copy, paste. Now select another costume. Ballerina A, ballerina B, ballerina C, and ballerina D. So now go to the code option. When this sprite is clicked, switch costume to ballerina A, ballerina B, ballerina C, ballerina D. Now have a second gap between these. Now switch ballet costume to costume. Now when backdrop switches to WhatsApp, hide. When backdrop switches to base, hide. And Google Assistant, hide. Keep this. When backdrop switches to YT, show. Switch costume to costume 1 and show. Now when we click the YT sprite, it switches to YouTube backdrop, and when we click one of the videos, it dances.